Okay, y'all, Lonnie and I went for our walk this morning. We did 2 mile walk, and it was really good because the sun was out, but we had a nice cool breeze, and it wasn't hot on us. And we had, of course, we always talk, and God gives us things as we talk and question. I usually ask Lonnie questions, and he'll pause and think for a moment, and then he'll tell me what he gets and the clarity that he gets. And it's just good. And the Lord, as we walk, he talks to us, and we talk to him, and it was just good. And so today I was talking to Lonnie about being dependent on the Lord. And what does that mean when the Lord told us to ask him? Wanted to ask, but God already know everything you want, everything you need. He knows your wants, your desires. He knows everything you need. And I asked him, I said, well, how do I pray? I pray and I ask because he told me to ask. And but have you ever thought about it? You asking God, and he already knows what you need. And he said he will supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. So, but then sometimes you pray, you ask God for something that you believe that you need. You do need it. You need it, and you don't hear from the Lord. Then what? So I was asking him about that, and I say, how is there some things that we should try to do, or what? When we don't hear from the Lord. And he said, well, you still have to trust him, and and I said, well, how far do we depend on? How far does our dependency go when it comes down to the Lord? So he thought for a minute, and he told me, you have to always depend upon the Lord. You have to always depend upon him, whether he answers what you're asking him for, whether he gives it to you or not. You have to depend upon him for everything. So I thought about it, when you wake up in the morning, that's your dependency is upon the Lord. You depend on him for air, your heart to beat, your limbs to move, everything. You are dependent upon the Lord. So I was on a walk, and I just started praising God for an understanding of trusting and depending on him. And y'all, we have to depend on him for everything, regardless if he answers you or not. Your dependency is upon him. So just trusting. So I just wanted to share that we got out and did our walk, and to encourage you seniors, get out and and do some type of bodily exercise so you won't be stiff, and you'll find out that you won't hurt so bad when you get some mobility. I admonish you to stretch first. I didn't stretch very well before I got out, but usually I get some form of stretching in. So stretch yourself first, and then get out there and walk. And the more that you do it, the better you will feel. If you notice that seniors that are in larger cities, they're always walking. I go to Chicago, go back to my home in Chicago, and I look around, and there are women carrying bags that are older than I am, and they walk better than I do because they're used to walking. They're used to walking, going up flights of stairs and all that kind of stuff. So keep yourself mobile, because the Lord is not through with you yet, and you have to have strength in your body so that you can get the gospel out, because your vessel is the temple, and it's also carrying about the word of God. So keep yourself in as good shape as you can, okay? And the Lord will do the rest. All right, I'll talk to you guys a little later, okay? All right.